even further beyond!
Yes, sir. My name is Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, we are going to be spinning off from my last video that I uploaded. The last video was a rant video on the 4th anniversary. This video here is going to be some advice, or rather ideas, that the devs could implement. They probably already got things in store because this is too short of a time frame, but it's more so things that I would like to see that would actually save the 4th anniversary, or at least make it a bit more special, because right now it's in the mud. If you haven't seen my previous video, it's based on the 4th anniversary and how pretty much they pretty much fumbled it. They just fumbled it, man. The 4th anniversary is washed, man. I'll be real. I'll link it in the description or the comment section so you can watch it, or you can just go on the channel and watch that. It's a around 20-minute video just explaining everything that's pretty much bad with the anniversary, but this is going to be a much more structured video basing it off things that I would like to see that would make the anniversary that much more special. First thing, before I even do anything, just bear in mind that there's going to be the superhero movie, so I'm going to be going off the premise as if there's going to be a part 2 and a part 3, because they have to drop characters for the superhero movie. They kind of have to, just for the advertisement of the Dragon Ball franchise. They kind of have to. I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see a scenario where they don't as well. They've already dropped Gamma 1 and 2, so I'm expecting that. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We are on this grind to 30,000 subscribers. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys for getting us to 27,000 subscribers very recently. But yeah, all my social media links are going to be on the top of the screen. If you haven't already, check me out on all of those. This is the YouTube channel, where we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link, all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But I'm not going to hold you guys on too long with this introduction. We're getting into the content now, the real deal. Alright, so number one, the game's mascot needs something. He just needs something, even if he's mid. No, he can't be mid. Every Charlotte transformation's been something. The Super Saiyan form was really good when it came out. The Super Saiyan 2 form, I don't know too much. I don't remember too vividly about that. But the Super Saiyan 3 form, that was meta, man. That was meta. I want to see Charlotte in ranked PvP. The Super Saiyan God form, that was dope. The way they pull it off in the story animation is already dope. But then to actually make him usable, being the game's mascot, is the most free-to-play unit you can get. On top of the fact that the story gives you so much Chrono Crystals, it's the best thing for them to do is actually make this guy meta. Like, it just makes a lot of sense. He's the game's mascot, and he hasn't seen a transformation in what? I think it's been 2 years? A year? I don't even remember, but it just felt like such a long time. It's been a minimum a year. Minimum a year. This needs to happen. This one needs to happen. Like, do something with him, and I feel like he could really bring back the Saiyan meta, even though people might run him on God Key, especially with the leader slot being a viable option. But one thing that's very notable about Charlotte is that his Z ability, right, if I scroll down to the bottom where his Z ability shows, he actually gives a Z ability from HP, and that's very valid. Like, HP is very, very useful, you know. Like, it's one of the most valuable resources you can actually add for your team. But yeah, Charlotte is just something that I had to mention. Not mentioning him would be a crime, so I had to go ahead and do that. Legends, man. Hopefully you're doing something for Charlotte. Alright, so this one here is probably one that we've been begging for. At least I have. I need this one. Just drop a new summon animation, man. I feel like when I'm summoning, it's just a factor of spending my CC and getting lucky. What actually happens around the summon doesn't even matter anymore. If you watched my MUI summons, not to flex, but I have to mention this. I got him 14 stars. If you watch my summons, I was doing a method where I was speed running my summons. By that, I mean, as soon as I press summon, I'm already spamming the skip button. I'm not trying to see nothing. I ain't gotta see no animation. And that's because all the animations are stale now, man. If it ain't Nimbus, Broly, Bardock, Trunks, or Vegeta Blue, them 5. If it ain't one of those 5, I do not care. Goku Blue, that just means I'm getting 2 Sparkings. Probably going to be trash anyways. Vegeta interrupting at the start. Let me have a go, Kakarot. I don't want to hear that. I'm tired. I need new ones. Please drop new ones. I need at least 5 new ones. 5 in different combinations too. You can do that, Legends. It's not hard. Even though the summons are already predetermined as soon as you press that button, we already know, like, what if you don't know what RNG is. The numbers are already generated, so you know the computer's already decided what you're gonna get. The animation is just there to be a factor of your summon, but it's predestined basically. You can't alter it just because you got a certain animation. But for us, it's still that good feeling, you know. Sorry if I just told you that and you didn't know it was like that, but that's how it is. You could get a no sparking animation and still get 10 LFs. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, new animations are necessary, man. How could they drop MUI, like MUI Goku? Where is his banner, man? Where you at, coach? How could they drop MUI Goku, and like he's like the pinnacle of Dragon Ball, and they just left it, man. Listen. Update that, man. The fact that I even have to mention this is quite a bummer, but they need to basically fix the raid. There's gonna be more raids, 100%. And if they make all the raids based on having the new characters, that's gonna make me sick. It's me. If like, for example, let me just give one. The superhero Gohan. Let's say he drops, and he's a boost unit. I don't use hybrids, and I'm not a big fan of movie characters either. The Gohan is cool in the movie for me, but in game, it wouldn't be something I specifically want to spend on. Hypothetically speaking, I might spend on it. But even if I do spend on him, say he's the headliner for the raid, I'll have him 3 stars probably, so I'll be getting 10 plus. I won't probably get him to 6 stars, and that's even assuming the ban is 2 times rates at the bare minimum, so I probably won't get him to 6 stars. And then I won't be getting guaranteed drops, which will make the next raid hell for me. And if they put 600 LLZ power in the raid shop as well, 2 LLZ powers you missed out on in such a short time span, that's gonna be painful. That is going to be painful. And I just can't bear with that. There's so many people struggling right now. I'm actually at a loss of words. The fact that I even have to include this as a number it makes it such a big deal. Like, it really is such a big deal that they have to. I really want them to revert this. Like, they want just make boost units how they do, and like at least make it a fair spread. 5 times more if you have him 9 stars is too big, man. It's too big. Pause. That is so unfair. That is very, very unfair. So for those that don't have him 9 stars, MUI in this case, they're going to be slaving. And let's say that Gohan from the superhero movie drops. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good for the next raid. It's just not. So revert that. Just take this out. Whoever's idea this was, stop it. Stop it. You're not allowed to be in power anymore. We're not allowed. Alright, so cool. With this new, we're going to be getting the Gogeta. That's going to be free to play. That we saw in the reveals and stuff. But not even just specifically for him, just talking generally for free-to-play characters. The way of obtaining them, the main way now, is the full power battle. And everybody pretty much dislikes full power battle. And if you're defending that game mode, like, just jump out your window and like head first and just close your eyes. Because that game mode is not good, like, period. So they need to either change how they give out Z power for free-to-play characters if they're going to use events, or fix full power battle mode. They have those 2 options, and I feel like if they change it, it's a wasted investment. Where I feel like with full power battle, it's easy to fix it, and in some aspects you can still make it more difficult. Let me give you an example. So you see, for example, the enemies, your allies, sorry, when you move forward and backwards during that wave attack thing, they always get hit every single wave. They have no IQ, no intelligence, no brain cells, 0 thinking power. They just move back and forth at random intervals and get hit every single time. They're almost guaranteed to lose health. And you have to calculate for that before you even get to the wave part. That's real annoying. That's a very big flaw that they could easily change. And they could just implement something that allows you to actually move the AI in your favor. There's so many instances where you can help the AI. For example, in co-op, you can save them. Even in the full power battle mode, you can save them. So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to slightly control them. Even saving them during that period, like putting them in a better position, you can choose who you want to save. Something very small, but they could add during that period so that you can actually save yourself. Very, very small. Very, very small that they could add. But other features they could add to the game, I don't know. Just thinking about it, They have 2 all-out rushes. Maybe you could combine those to get a different all-out rush. I don't know. I'm just throwing out stuff. But generally speaking, there's too much RNG in the game to cause it to be valid. And I don't want to say they should necessarily go back to just Battle 50s. But I feel like even going back to a Battle 50 would be good. Like, for example, the Rising Battle Vegito. Going back to something like that would be good. Simply because we haven't had it in such a long time. So it'll feel like nostalgia. A lot of the player base would actually enjoy that. I'm kind of just rambling here, getting out my thoughts. But obviously, that general idea of how it works during full power battle isn't good. So I feel like they should maneuver another way around it. I wouldn't mind the Rising battle if it's just like a one-time thing or maybe a couple times. Because we haven't had it in a long time, so I'd be happy with that. But let me know what you guys think about that one. Alright, so cool. This one I'm just sneaking in because I want it. I'm sorry. I could have used the point, this last point in the video to maybe mention something more valuable. But you know, this is something I want. A lot of people are gonna see the value in this, so say thank you. Anyways, so we know the value of equipments. Equipments have become almost vital on every single team that you run. Platinum equipments are top tier for these units that you're actually sweating to actually invest into. G4's one. We literally saw him go from probably one of the most upsetting anniversary units to the GOAT. Like, he turned into the GOAT, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He is so valuable now because of this equipment. He is getting carried. Literally. That's a big game changer. People don't know this. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if we remember last year, just prior to the anniversary, Toshi said this guy can one-shot anybody, basically. And that was just cap. But that's because we didn't use our observation haki to see that this equipment would drop. And now he's actually a GOAT. When last stand, he's one-shotting you, bro. That guy is goated. He's really good. And let me bring up another one just to show like they've actually been valuable. Where's full power freezers ones and Cell? But generally speaking, you know, just platinum equips, they've been making a very big difference to how the game moves. You see this here, equipment medals, right? There's only like one way to get them in the game, and it's through that crappy training battle. Like, if you don't even know what that is, you go to PvP, right? You load up PvP, and then you have the rating match. I don't have my phone connected, but you have the rating match. But you know the one to the left of it? This one here, where everything's in LBR, that one there, that's the place where you get equipment medals. If it's not through that, during like Golden Showdowns, there's one going on right now, which is good. But outside of that, I have to sweat this season. What if I want to go on holiday or something? I can't play this season. When I come back, the Golden Showdown's over. So now I can barely grind equipment medals. I think we need more places to get them, especially for how valuable equipments are in the meta. They should compensate for that in other ways. For example, the platinum coins. They increase the amount you can hold from 3 to 10. But I don't feel like that's really compensating. That just makes it easier to hold more than 10. I mean, more than 3. You'd still use them the way you want to use them. Ultra Space Time Rush is another place where you can get Awakening equips. But then if I'm using it on the Awakening equips, it's hard for me to actually use it on my eraser slots as well. To actually just get it all in one. So at least let me grind out these. So then I can like use less of these and things like that. I can get a better first slot essentially. That's how I feel about it. And I don't like that I have to play Training Battle. Training Battle, it doesn't even give you that many drops. Like the drops are so low. But Golden Showdown is time to invest. But you have to play so many PvP games, it's done. But yeah, man. I think that's going to be the last one for the video. I'll just tag on since I mentioned the equipment medals. Bring back Ultra Space Time Light. That should be permanent. That should be permanent. You know, like it's easy. It's like not everybody's goated enough to do like the regular Ultra Space Time Rush. Not everyone's goated enough to actually play through that whole thing. Like, especially beginners. So the light one should stay there permanently, refreshing every week or 2 weeks or whatever the time limit is. Just want to put that in there as well. I feel like that one's a W as well. But yeah, man, that's going to wrap up the video. 5 things that I thought about that could actually save the anniversary. This is outside of the units. The units also have to do their own things. I feel like the units already are the biggest factor. And MUI is very anniversary worthy. The Vegeta, I don't know if people agree with that, but there's only 2 of them anyways. VB Zenka came through, but it's not even like the most amazing thing. They basically just left it empty. So what characters do we have besides from MUI? Gogeta's coming soon. That green The green Goku's getting a Zenkai. We got these Krillin Tien and a base form Goku, and they brought back the everyday that Goku event where you get every form of Goku, base form, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, God, and Blue. Like, it's like, what? Come on now, like, this is getting ridiculous. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button, man. We are on this grind to 30,000 subscribers. All my social media links are going to be on the bottom of the screen. No, the top of the screen. There's the YouTube channel where we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and the Discord link, all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But I'm going to leave it like that for this video. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.